So what I did last year is put out a call for 100-second video tributes to my grandfather, with the idea that we all have a short attention span. 100 seconds is a pretty decent amount of time, and we all have that time to give. And then it was really a challenge for people around the world to be able to put into words and into visuals what they felt was the inspiration of Celine Cousteau. And we got some wonderful submissions. We had to choose one winner, and then we decided that there were two that were just phenomenal and really stood out, and we chose two winners. So on Wednesday night at Ocean Inspiration in New York, we actually gave those awards to those two winners, and we're going to show you both 100 seconds. The first one is by 333 Productions, which is Bill Fisher and Joe Romero. They came to New York, one session 12 I believe, and they came to join us in New York to show their first video. So we'll show you this one. It's an absolute beautiful poetic homage to Jesus.
This is our panelist who's calling in.
You'll be back.
Sorry.
Can we just start it? It really merits watching from beginning to end.
The sea is the soul of our planet, still holding secrets as varied and vast as her boundaries. The brave pioneers of underwater exploration revealed a brave new world for us to see. Their first voyages into the deep, dark unknown were only made with unimaginable courage. Jacques Cousteau and his team of researchers brought us back experiences no others had captured before. He also brought back a warning: not to let the cries of the ocean go unanswered. To honor the centennial of Jacques Cousteau's birth, we must honor his words and realize saving the seas is saving ourselves. We are our only hope.
So this piece was really a labor of love for these filmmakers. They were so honored on Wednesday to be given this award that they were tongue-tied. People who usually are very eloquent in speech sit up there in full emotion. And that for me was really what this was about, is bringing the emotion of people out in this, as well as marrying it with the intellectual side. Now, the second one you'll see is by somebody I'm sure a lot of you here, especially in DC, know well. And he said this was the result of a 36-hour caffeine-induced moment of creativity. And you'll see what I mean. It is very different from the first piece, equally as incredible and creative. Jim Toomey did this magnificent piece in honor of my grandfather.
Hi, I'm Jim Toomey, and I draw the newspaper comic strip Sherman's Lagoon. In honor of Jacques Cousteau's 100th birthday, I'd like to spend the next 100 seconds talking about how he inspired me to do what I do. When I was a kid, the biggest event of my year, besides Christmas, was the Jacques Cousteau documentary on television. He brought his undersea world into our homes, and we all saw the ocean differently. It was as if the ocean were a dark room, and Cousteau suddenly came along and turned the lights on. But Cousteau wasn't just a talking head doing a nature show. He was a pioneer, a scientist, an inventor. He wasn't out there to entertain us. He was on a mission, and he'd let us all tag along. We all felt like honorary crew members of the Calypso as we followed him around the world. And he showed us the things that he loved, and he helped us to understand them. Through Cousteau, I came to know the ocean as a place populated by creatures that seemed more fictional than real. He showed me landscapes that were more bizarre than anything I'd seen in a science fiction movie. And in a small way, I hope that my comic strip inspires kids the same way that Cousteau inspired me. Jacques Cousteau came to my hometown one time when I was a kid. I took this picture of him. What impressed me about him when I saw him in person was that he seemed to have this boundless energy that was contagious. It's as if he was saying, there's so much to do and so little time to do it. That's why I think it's a little bit ironic that we came to know Jacques Cousteau by sitting in our living rooms watching him on television. Because for me, he represents the exact opposite of that. What one man can accomplish in a lifetime should be an inspiration for us all to watch less and do more.